the management and I considered that we must interact with the media, with the press, so that they should be aware of what we did at the beginning and up to this moment for the last 5 years. Many of the members that you have introduced themselves are known to us. We are all aware. Some among you are my seniors in the secondary school. Patrick Mark was my senior in Government Secondary School, Maiduguri, now Government College. So, and ever since then, he has been assiduously in the press. We met in the Government House, all of you. So, you are welcome to this press conference. And lastly, the interaction is meant to, for you to showcase whatever achievements we had, and at the end, definitely we are interacting with you to see areas that needs improvement, gaps, so that my successor will try to tackle and address those issues to make the university great. And addressing a press conference, it is important that you get your facts on ground, on paper. So that's why I'm going to read. I've prepared a speech so that I should present it. At the end, we interact with you, and I have requested my secretary to produce more copies so that at the end, we will distribute the copies to you. Thank you. The Borno State University was fully established on 7th March 2019 with the appointment of the management team after the National Universities Commission, NUC, granted license to Borno State government in 2016. The vision of the university is to aspire to be a first-rate institution anchored on and defined by excellence in teaching, learning, research, and innovation, as well as outstanding service delivery for the growth and development of society. While the mission is to serve as an institution for intellectual development, whose ideal is training men and women to acquire appropriate skills, abilities, and competence, both mental and physical, as well as inculcating the right type of values and attitudes for the well-being of the society in general. The motto of the university is in Arabic, Al-ilm laysa lahu hudud, translated as knowledge has no boundaries. The government constituted the management of the university with the appointments of the principal officers, with Professor Omar Kyari Sandabe as Vice Chancellor, Professor Fanna Inna Abdurrahman and Professor Haruna Dantor Doraka as Deputy Vice Chancellors, Central Administration and Academic Services respectively. Zanna Mustafa Kashim as Registrar, Dr. Abba Buba as Librarian, Engineer Mohammed Habib, FNSC, as the Director of Works and Physical Planning, Malam Adamu Seidu as Basa, Malam Madu Michelia as Internal Auditor, and Malam Yusuf Yari as Chief Security Officer. Soon afterwards, the academic activities started with the inauguration of the University Senate on 17th October 2019. The academic activities commenced during 2019-2020 academic session with 30 programs at the 4 faculties: Faculty of Agriculture, Faculty of Arts and Education, Faculty of Social and Management Sciences, and Faculty of Science, with matriculation of 647 students on 30th January 2020. Remedial year was also mounted to cater for indigent students to remedy their deficiencies and prepare them to sit for and pass JAM examinations to gain admissions to Borno State University and other universities across the country. The university was also merged with Kashim Ibrahim College of Education at its inception, and all the necessary adjustments have been completed. The university logo preferred by the technical committee for the establishment of the university in the academic brief came under very severe criticism, and the management invited submissions from the public and after consideration approved the present logo. The impacts and devastating effects of the prolonged war waged by the insurgents on the educational institutions have taken toll on the finances of the state government, which funds the infant institution. This challenge and occasion with the downturn of the national economy necessitated the management to seek out for interventions to assist the government funding and improve the infrastructure levels of the institution. The management visited various interventional organizations to attract and develop infrastructures at the institution. The management of the National Information Technology Development Agency, NIDDA, headed by the then Director General Professor Isa Ali Fantami, was visited on Tuesday, 14th May 2019. Thereafter, the management graciously approved and awarded contract for the establishment of Information Technology Hub in the university. This hub, according to NIDDA, would be one of the largest in the country. The university is now proud to have the hub. Again, the Federal Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, under the leadership of the Minister, Professor Isa Ali Fantami, approved and provided the university with broadband internet facility encompassing the whole campus. The management continued its familiarization visit in September 2019 to the Chief Executive of the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, the Executive Secretary, Professor Suleiman E. Bogoro, in his office, where the university was formally introduced to the TETFUND. Thereafter, the university applied to the TETFUND for enrollment with all the required documents. The application was approved by the authority of the TETFUND, and the enrollment letter was awarded to university at a mini ceremony on 10th December 2019 at the TETFUND headquarters. In 2019, the TETFUND awarded funds under High Impact Project, and the university built College of Health Sciences. Other interventions included mechanical workshop, entrepreneurship center, and construction and furnishing of mass communication studio complex, all completed. The students' hostels and 250 capacity twin lecture theater halls are on completion stage. The Federal Minister of Education was also approached, and after listening to the university's submission, intervened through the needs assessment scheme and allocated funds for upgrading the existing infrastructure, thus furnished and equipped classrooms and laboratories. These included 3 faculties, supply, installation, and testing of major laboratory equipment for the Department of Chemistry and Department of Physics. An advanced testing aid comprises of interactive multimedia projector and digital podium, and including training of technologists, furnishing of biology, chemistry, and physics laboratories, and supply and installation of furniture and computers in computer laboratory at the Faculty of Sciences. After contacting Nigerian Communications Commission with the university's request, it approved for the university 110 computers, laptops, 110 parts, and some computer-related communications materials. NCC also approved Advanced Digital Awareness Program for tertiary institution, which trained the university staff on the basics of handling computers and cybersecurity. NNPC Limited was also visited on Tuesday, 13th October 2020, and interacted with the Group Managing Director, Malam Mele Kyari, where assurances were given and subsequently awarded contract and currently building Center for Peace and Security Studies. Northeast Development Commission was visited on 1st September 2020 with some requests, and the Managing Director, MD Muhammad Goni Alkali, approved building of Faculty of Engineering Complex, which is now ongoing. The Federal Minister of Agriculture, under the Minister of State, Alhaji Baba Shahuri, provided the street lights on the campus. Federal Inland Revenue Services, as part of their corporate social responsibilities, has started building 500 capacity lecture hall. All these benefits were because of the advocacy visits by the management. The first accreditation exercise for all the 30 programs were conducted in November-December 2022, and the results were released on February 2023. The university secured full accreditations in 28 programs and interim accreditation in 2 programs, thereby scoring 100% accreditation. The 3 faculties graduated successful students, while Faculty of Agriculture, which is a 5-year program, is expected to graduate its students in the next academic year, that is 2024-2025 session. The Directorate of General Studies handles the General Studies courses, which are compulsory for all the undergraduate students to undertake as part of their graduation requirements. The Center for Kanuri Ajami and Quranic Studies is mandated to integrate the informal Quranic education under the Sangaya system with the Quranic studies from the formal sector under the university system. The center is meant to reenact and bring back the disappeared